She's asking why I learn with the Rav. I'll tell him we learned.
Be'ezrat Hashem, welcome back to Yeshivat Shalom Bayit.
It hasn't changed.
The name changed, didn't change yet?
Yeah,
Nobody sponsored it yet? Somebody should sponsor it and change it by the name, you know? All right. It's the 9th of 21. Kislev, Baruch Hashem, already. 7 more days for Chanukah, Tzaddik. No, 4 days. What 7 days? 4 days to Chanukah. 7 days I'm traveling. That's what.
I know. It's
7 nights. 7 days I'm leaving for 5 days. That's what's gonna be here. Oh, I got a Rebbe. No, Rabbi alone. He's gonna take over.
Alone?
Yeah. He's alone.
Oh yeah. I saw him today. Right.
He gives the shurim. He used to give the shurim the Sfaradim.
Isn't he good a shochet?
He's a shochet, whatever it is, a tzaddik. He's ready to learn with people. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him, listen, we need to bring more. He's gonna be learning every night here. We're joining our yeshiva, hopefully. Give a shurim and everything.
He says he's busy. He travels a lot.
No, we're gonna keep him here for every night. That's it. He has to learn every night. Everybody's responsible to learn. Okay, so we're holding Halachot Chanukah, page Kuf Ayin Tet. Look at because 1 minute just to start. It's what bad.
Okay.
Yeah, Kuf Ayin Tet 179. Be'erev Shabbat tov להתפלל מנחה קודם הדלקת נרות Chanukah. So there is a rule. Erev Shabbat that we know that most people daven Chanukah right after candle lighting for Shabbos. However, this week Friday. No, next week Friday. Sorry, next week Friday. Next week Friday, people usually everywhere, like everybody davens like 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the places. Most shuls are davening very early because they want to be in this Indian. There's an Indian to light candles after you daven mincha, not before.
Okay.
However, especially you should daven with the community, with a gathering, not by yourself. However, in some places, some towns, they don't, not so much people, not so strict about these rules. Meaning, the rabbi says over here very simple. Don't make that assumption that it's greater to daven mincha by yourself and then light because you want to fulfill this.
Better mincha b'tzibur.
What? Better to daven mincha by the tzibur and not chas v'shalom daven by yourself just because of lighting. You daven go light before you go to shul, like we discussed before your wife, and then your wife follows you. You light all the Chanukah licht. You go to shul and you daven with the tzibur, and that is much more prevalent and much more acceptable by Kadosh Baruch Hu, not the other way around. Some people they make that mistake.
Chas v'shalom. They make mincha earlier than you.
They do?
I doubt it.
We'll make one. Here, I'm making an announcement, Hollywood. I won't be here. I won't be here, but I'm sure Rabbi does. I'm sure Rabbi will make a minyan. Why not? We're all learning Torah. We're learning Halachot here, and we all want to light. I'm sure. Okay. Gimel. We're working on the Tata Hashem making Shnai Mikra Targum b'minyan over here every Friday. Don't need to go to Friday to work. People don't understand that.
You come here Friday night?
No. Friday morning.
Morning.
Friday morning we do over here right after learning. We do Shnai Mikra Targum Baruch Hashem and everything.
Okay.
Gimel. Kuf Pei Aleph, 181 page. בערב שבת, כשמדליק נרות חנוכה סמוך לפתח הבית, ייתן איזה דבר שיחצוץ בין נרות החנוכה לפתח, להגן מפני הרוח שלא יכבה את הנרות כשפותח את הדלת. Okay? Why ערב שבת? Only every time. You should make some kind of separation. The rabbi says, ערב שבת, when you light candles before Chanukah, סמוך לפתח, close to the door, ייתן איזה דבר שיחצוץ. You should make some kind of separation there, so that when they close the door, the wind will not go and blow out the candle.
Yeah, the draft or the wind.
Again, right? However, why only Erev Shabbos? Every day. Especially in New York, there's windy now.
Very dry.
In Jerusalem, it's very windy. So you have to put it, what do? We have a glass box. It's called the black box, the Hanukkah box. Hanukkah box. They call it, right now actually, very not so expensive. The small ones, if you have a small Hanukkah like I bought this year, not like the usual one, I have the big one. I have a small Chanukah. Yeah. You could buy from Eichler's for $35. You get the mail plus mailing, whatever the shipping is. And you get a box in your house. You could put inside the Chanukah. Everybody sees it through glass. In Lakewood, we have a huge one like this. They have a huge box like this outside.
A little opening. And you stick your hand in.
No, it has an opening, big doors, and you put inside. The holes. That's what you do for protection against wind in the outside. That's what we do. Now, however, now in Hollywood, I'm not going to have a protection. Looks like. Right?
Why you don't have a glass box?
First of all, I couldn't get it. But then it's not windy over here.
Okay.
Especially my complex is designed like it's all surrounded area.
Yeah.
And right by the door, so there's no winds
Yeah.
So and I couldn't get this box because I had to ship it, and it's going to cost me double shipping.
Right outside the door, you're lighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's plenty of people who walk and they'll see Chanukah. He lives a Jew. To say to the world, here lives a rich man. Yeah.
Hopefully there aren't too many
If I was a rich man.
Hopefully there aren't any anti-Semites in your
I
building.
don't care. What are you going to do?
Knock it over, burn the door.
Knock it over. If somebody wants to knock me over, a little 5-year-old could come and say, give me a smack up on the floor. What? Hashem's take care of us. What are we going to do?
Of course.
What are you going to do? Not live because we're afraid always? No. Don't be afraid. That's it. Baruch Hashem, everybody in my neighborhood very nice to me. I'm not hurting them. So far, they didn't hurt me. So that's it.
For the rough. People didn't see a rough. I think here they're not from, but they're Jewish. A lot of people here are Jewish, not from.
No, I have non-Jewish neighbors on the second floor. By the way, anybody wants to sponsor tefillin for them, let me know. Yeah. You have to start Pilo. You have to start becoming Lubavitch. That's the main thing. Put on tefillin for these people. What are you gonna do? The guy tells me he wants to wear tefillin, but he has no money. He's gonna give me money. I told my wife is coming from New York. Give me money. She'll get a tefillin for $700, $750, whatever it was. He said he'll give me. He never came.
Take him to Walnut Ridge, Pembroke Pines. They'll put the phone on him every day. Babbage over there.
I don't know. This guy's going to travel. He had a boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm also upset. I don't want to help this guy. I'm upset on one side. But I can be. He never learned in his life. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
sure. He tells me on Shabbos with a cigarette. Yeah. Rabbi, I want to pray. I want to pray a little bit. I want to connect to God. It's an American boy. Yeah. All right, we'll see. ואסור לקבוע את החנוכה שמדליקים בה נרות חנוכה בשמן בדלת עצמה, כי בפתיחת הדלת או בסגירתה מרחיק את השמן מן הפתילה שבנר או מקרבה עליה. ויש בזה איסור שמחבר או מעביר. This is what the rabbi was talking about. The rabbi is talking about specifically when some people have somehow it's attached to the front door, like in Yerushalayim you have that the wall, the inside the wall they have Chanukah. The Chanukah is inside the wall.
The box attaches to the door?
Yeah, no, inside the wall.
Inside the wall? Why? So that doesn't go anywhere? Or?
No, you don't play with the wind. There's a glass.
Okay.
It's inside the brick. Yeah.
Oh wow. There's an opening. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But the problem with that is that sometimes you shake the doors and this to make shake. The problem is that he says the wick of the oil moves. Yeah. It's lighting fire on Shabbos.
Oh.
That's what he's talking about. That's why he started.
Fire on Shabbos.
When you move the door, when you shake the door, and the menorah shakes a little bit, the wick floats a little bit more this way or that way. You're lighting fire on Shabbos. It's because it makes it more sturdy.
It's like, wow.
Yeah. So that's the sur.
Shabbos is the problem.
Okay? Even though you have no intention for that, the rabbi says it's a problem. Since that's the outcome of your action, therefore it's asur on Shabbat. We said on Shabbat you also chayav on grama.
Right.
Grama, a cause. Right? On Yom Tov, if you do grama, it's not a problem. On Shabbos, if you do grama, it's asur. However, if it's a candle made out of wax, when you close the door, open the door, shaking it doesn't help at all. Doesn't make it more fire. Doesn't make it less fire. The fire is only with oil.
Yeah, wick won't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hadlakot haneros Chanukah b'motzei Shabbos. Page 182. The rules are of Hadlakat Nerot Chanukah b'motzei Shabbos. What do you do on Motzei Shabbos? After sit down. You learn Halachot?
Right, you can
sit down. What's that? You lighting Chanukah in your house, or your mother, or your father lights?
My brother.
Your older brother? And what? He's Yotzi, your father? No, your mother has to light. Your mother has to light, not your father, brother. The mitzvah is your mother or your father, and your mother has to be to fulfill the mitzvah for your father. How many houses your father has? What, he doesn't travel? I thought he travels all the time.
No, they're divorced.
Oh, they're not living together. So he lights by himself, you light by himself. Now, in this case, he doesn't support you financially, or he does?
He does.
So I don't know. That's a good question. Divorced families. I'm sure it's talked about. You're still relying on your financial on your father, right? So your brother, I think, has a problem lighting candles.
But he's already...
Because he could be Yoitze. If your father supports you, or your brother works for his own Parnasa.
Everyone, what do you mean?
How old is your brother?
22.
Good. Does he have his own salary? He works for himself?
Yeah.
And he brings money home?
For himself.
He doesn't pay anything in the house? Your father takes care of everything. Financially.
My mom.
Financially, your mother is fully responsible in the house, or your father is.
My mom.
So you're not relying on your father for anything. He just gives bonuses, so it's not the main, not main income. So your mother has to light, and your mother is making your brother as her shliach. She has to say it. I'm making you my
Yeah.
right, but over there it's not, because over there there's no man. That family has no man except for the older brother, but it's not his house. You have to be owning the house in order to make a bracha. Which rabbi told you that he could make a bracha?
No rabbi.
He could do whatever he wants, right? This is life. We do whatever we want.
Who needs rabbis? I could show you.
What is a bracha? What's a bracha levatala? You know what bracha levatala means?
I'll show you.
What? What?
I
It's a third commandment. Third commandment in the Torah. The 10 commandments that everybody loves. You know, the people follow 10 commandments. I don't know if they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, in the movies.
The 10th commandment, the third commandment says you cannot say Hashem's name in vain. If a person cannot say a bracha, he's saying a bracha levatala. It's a big problem, big deal. Don't show yourself on the video that I'm screaming at you. People are going to say who I'm screaming at. They're going to know.
The minor.
Yeah, show you a minor with YouTube. They're crazy with
Come
that.
at you.
Yeah, so 16, 17, what minor? Florida is already legal to drive. Anyway, what you going to be? You have to ask, who's your rabbi in the family?
Rabbi Shmer.
So, Rabbi Shmai is your father? What's that? You Ashkenaz, right. What's that? So you're supposed to light also, no? Your father is father? No, your father is Ashkenazi.
Yeah.
So what's that again? Why am I even talking to you? Your mother is you should be lighting, and your father and your brothers. How many? All your family should be lighting, no?
No, we do. Like,
You're not Sephardi. I made a mistake. How dare you scream and eat? No, okay, so what do you say? Why don't you light then?
I do.
Oh, so all of you light.
Yeah, but like we do for fun, like
You don't make bracha when you light?
we sit like all together and then we do it.
You say together the bracha? Oh, okay, that's Ashkenazi style. Okay, good. That's the problem. You live with a Sephardim, you get confused. He's Ashkenazi. I forgot he's
Sharing all
Ashkenazi.
these Sephardi halachas, yeah. It's okay.
So what are we talking about? Let's continue. Embarrassment. Look at me. This is gonna go on YouTube even.
This whole thing is attacking it.
Fun. I'm so far. Anyway, Machila Chaim, you machil me for screaming at you? Okay, good.
Really, they're used to it.
Huh?
They're used to it.
Israelis.
Yeah, they're used to it. It's okay, right? Get out of it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have. What are you, Robin? Screaming at me. Spun. Boop.
Okay, he's gonna come back tomorrow. Don't worry.
He's gonna hit me tomorrow.
He'll come back tomorrow. Actually, he'll be here tomorrow. Don't worry.
Halachot nerot Chanukah Motzei Shabbos. So what do you do Motzei Shabbos? Aleph. Motzei Shabbos Chanukah מדליקים נר חנוכה בבית הכנסת ואחר כך מבדילים על הכוס. ובבית יבדיל תחילה ואחר כך ידליק. However, at night on Motzei Shabbat, there is a difference between a shul behavior and a home behavior. In a shul, because right? Because the whole thing is you want everybody to be here. And right, some shuls they makpid before Aleinu they say bracha on the adloka, so everybody sees. Oh, Nessa, beautiful, presume Nessa, yafe. However, and at home it's totally different. And so in shul they do adlaka, lighting, so that's presume Nessa. The second bracha they light, and then they do what's his name, Abdallah. However, it's Moshe. So they do Abdallah. In home, the rabbi says that it's different. At home, we have to do Abdallah first. Say Mavdilat, say goodbye to the Shabbos Malka. Let the neshama go to where he was. Yeah, the Shemisera. Then you must light the Hanukkah light. And if you don't go to shir wherever you are, Rahman I feel sorry for you.
You don't come to Rav Sol for sure.
And we have a shir also, by the way, Shabbos Barab Shmaya, 8:30. So if you have a men, we have a section for men. We have a machitza for women. Baruch Hashem, you come and you learn a little bit Torah to elevate yourself. Not to do, they say that neshama leaves on Motzei Shabbos. It makes your other neshama sad. It's like there is a crash. Like they call it compare it in English. It's called sugar crash.
Right. That's why I don't come to the shir. I have a crash. My neshama's crash.
The other way around. If you don't go to a shir, you'll have a sugar crash. If you don't find a shir Motzei Shabbos, you have a sugar crash, and it's a downfall. And therefore, the rabbi suggests that Motzei Shabbos you try to go run to a shir. So many Kehilas have this Avot Ubanim business.
Right.
But what about women? They don't have a neshama yitara. I don't know. Maybe not. Rabbi Moshe, the women have neshama yitara? on Shabbos?
I think so. They smell besamim, no?
I mean, it's smell besamim because we smell them. That's that raya? That's your raya because they smell besamim? That's the raya?
The lady does have the laugh for herself. She's still needs to do besamim. Doesn't say she's got to.
I get, but the besamim is only because of the neshama yitara? I don't know. I mean,
Or about that?
or we could say that since we already have a custom, we do it for the man. Why we exclude the woman?
Another reason for them to get all.
You want to say if it's me'akev, if a woman doesn't have besamim, she's not. I mean, it's not me'akev.
I like it for men either, but
Right.
If it applies to them, then it seems that they do.
That's the conclusion. I thought you got to bring me some Kabbalah. A woman also gets the Shema Yitara. Come on, Rabbi.
I don't know. They don't have a chilek Halacha, maybe.
Listen, for sure they don't have a Cherek L'Olamah without putting their husbands to learn Torah. That's without discussion. The question is, do they have a chiyuv? Again, chiyuv on Shabbos. The only reason they have a chiyuv for kiddush is because just like they're mechayev on the isur alavim, so they're mechayev on mitzvot, right? Yeah. But the question is, I mean, did you ever hear somebody say that befeirush women also get the neshama yitera, or it's only men? That's all I'm asking. That's all. Okay. Anyway, so preferably at safek, if women get neshama yitera, at safek, you come to shiur, it's tzanua, and they ask questions. By the way, it's an open forum after drasha. I speak for a few minutes, and then the rest is questions. Maybe it's the other way around.
Do
Actually,
you get questions about Mashiach, Rav?
I did actually. This Shabbos I got Mashiach questions also.
No, I like to ask these questions.
And by no problem. I have simple answers. Like somebody asks me all the time, Rabbi, when is Mashiach coming? I said, very simple. When I'll do tshuva, Mashiach is going to come. What do you want me to tell you?
Is it no? But aren't there madrashim that say, you were talking, you were saying with Rabbat said you were saying at least 70 years, minimum 70 years.
What?
Mashiach.
No, it's like this. What happens is after Mashiach comes, the world came in. It's a machlok. Big Rishonim even argue. Olam kemin hago naug. If everything, no, even I think the Gemara, Amoraim also argue. If it's all going to continue the same way and it's just going to phase out, or right away you're going to have all the miracles. Like the Ben Shchai is going to have miracles. You're going to have like this big tomatoes. You're going to have like this tomatoes.
Ben Shchai says, wow.
Oh yeah. The produce was going to be out of this world.
Oh, big, giant, like
giant, yeah. Everything's gonna be like shefa in the world. There's gonna be like before before Mabul.
Mabul, okay, that's how it was.
I told you before the Mabul, the nothing rotten ever.
Wow,
never anything rotten. It was all like a neutral air, and all over the world was same air with no freezing, no wind, no snow, nothing. It was all. Like Aviv, Chodesh Aviv, like Nisan, month of Nisan. The whole world was the same weather, same everything, and nothing rotten.
Wow.
Okay, can you imagine in 1600 years what they established in this world?
Yeah.
The flying cars was a joke for kids.
Yeah.
Okay, in 1600 years, forget about flying cars. They had so many different things. So some Yeke guy was, Rabbi, but it says that Noah came and created a plow. So that's not what it means. B'chlal. Noah came with an idea, you have to daven to Hashem. Nobody davened for rain from Adam Rishon. First time they prayed, Adam Rishon davened for rain. No, there was no rain until Mabul.
Right.
Until Noah. Noah came and he started teaching everybody. Started praying for rain. We have to talk to Hashem. Nobody listened to him. He was telling the people, start talking to Hashem. He's in charge of the world. We have everything. They had everything. They're like this to kids. Today's kids. They need to daven to shul. We have everything. What do you need you for? That's what Noah was trying to fight. Noah was fighting with those crazy kids. You know those rich people? Yeah. You know those rich, spoiled kids? You can't talk to them nothing.
No.
They're like,
they don't listen.
Forget about listen. They're like, who are you? What?
Yeah.
They never had. They never saw. They never got a no from the parents.
No, right in their life. They never heard the word no.
Yeah.
They never denied anything. Nothing was. They never had to work for anything.
Yeah. So why should they go to shul? Why should they? That's what Noah generation was.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue in mitzvahs. Yeah. So I don't know. Women have neshama yitera. They don't. But the chiyuv is Motzei Shabbat. Everybody has to go and listen to shiur because the neshama of a man at least left. And anyway, the Torah is good for women because the women don't learn a bet midrash. They don't go to Beit Midrash to learn.
Once a week they should
So
go.
once a week they go to Motzei Shabbat. I'm telling you, Rabbi Reisman on Flatbush, on Ocean Parkway. Yeah, on Ocean Parkway Avenue. What was it? The Beit Knesset Abba Achva. He had 15 till he moved to, I think, the Lakewood. A month, I'm not sure where he lived. He had 1,500 people Motzei Shabbos year.
Wow.
The whole year round. People were fighting to get into the shul to get a seat. Motzei Shabbos year.
Yeah, bleachers.
Yeah, everything. Packed. I mean, he's a speaker. I'm not such a speaker. I just, a little bit here, there. People prepare. Baruch Hashem, what can I prepare already? I'm not a writer. I'm not a little bit. I talk Torah. Who wants to listen? They listen.
Magazine.
Huh?
Stick to the magazine.
What do you mean?
Saying you write in the magazine. You say a lot in the magazine. That's
I don't say nothing in the magazine.
Yeah, you have a few pages of you.
We have 9 pages of Torah there, but it's not mine.
Some of it's you
No,
want to
only
add
one
for you
page.
the house or just the house and other things.
Only 1 page every day. Don't worry about it. Now I have to write. Moshe Cohen, I have to write in the Torah for his Erusin. He asked me to write something, and then for a Yortzeit. His father's Yortzeit is on Yud Betevet, which is it's good. There's a lot of topics to talk about that day.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him something from the Bible, I'm sure. Okay. Mitzvah bet. Minhag. What time is it already? Where are the guys? See, that's amazing. 8:25 supposed to start. Tiny, sure. Yeah, and then they complain. Mitzvah bet. המנהג שנוהגים החרדים לדבר החרדים לדבר השם, להחמיר כדעת רבנו תם, שלא לעשות במוצאי שבת שום מלאכה כלל. The people who fear Hashem do not do any malacha. This is Rabbi Ovadiya Yosef. Every instance he had an opportunity to hit it, he's going to hit it. The Shabbos ends on Motzei Shabbos. The best thing to follow Rabbeinu Tam.
Right.
This is the people who fear Hashem have to do. Go 75 minutes after.
An hour and 15 minutes.
After Shkiyah, not candlelighting.
Not candlelighting.
That means hour and 32 minutes. Hour 33 minutes. Minhag ze emet nachon v'yatziv, says Rabbeinu Ovadiya. He says that's the best and prevalent custom to follow, to be Motzei Shabbat with Rabbeinu Tam. ולכן, גם במוצאי שבת חנוכה לא ידליקו נר חנוכה קודם הזמן הזה. So too in a shul, they should not be lighting Hanukkah licht until that time. אלא ימתינו עד לאחר שיגיע הזמן הנזכר. Rather, they should wait until that time approaches. ואחר כך ידליקו נר חנוכה, and then write נר חנוכה. ויש להם להבדיל בבית קודם להדלקת נרות חנוכה. And over there also same thing. Person should do Havdalah at home and then do then do what's his name? Do Havdalah and then Havdalah. What are we doing now? You want to finish now, or you want to continue until they come?
I'm happy to continue. We started late. It's only fair. We should go right there.
Okay, let's go. Now, page Kuf Peichet, Seder Tfilat Chanukah, Seder Tfilat Chanukah. So now, how do we down on Chanukah? Very important.
Okay.
Aleph. בערבית ליל חנוכה אומרים על הניסים ועל הפורקה ועל הגבורות ועל התשועות ועל הנחמות שעשית לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה So now, in every prayer that you start Arvit, you say Tfilat ala Nisim. אף על פי שלא הספיקו לצאת ידי חובת להדלקות נרות חנוכה בביתם. Even though you daven Arvit earlier, right? Even though you daven Arvit earlier, it's not even time to Hadlakas Neiros. Hadlakas Neiros, we said, is after Tzedek Kochavim, and most shuls, they daven early.
Yeah.
So what do? The rabbi says, even so, when you daven Arvit early, even though it's not Hadlakas Neiros yet, you still could say ala Nisim in the Shmoneh Esrei. ורק הדליקו נר חנוכה בבית הכנסת. Okay, מכל מקום צריך לומר על הניסים בהודעה. You have to say the על הניסים in its proper place at the time of Arvit of this Sunday night, בעזרת השם. ואפילו מתפללים לפני שקיעת החמה שעדיין לא הדליקו נרות חנוכה אפילו בבית הכנסת. However, if there is a prayer even before שקיעת החמה, which is a custom in many shuls to daven before shkiat hachama because people won't come back. They do mincha and arvit, so they died. Right? They won't come back, so they daven arvit together with minyan.
Right, they want to come back.
Okay. לכן, בכל התפילות של חנוכה צריך לומר על הניסים. All the prayers, every prayer must be said על הניסים. ואם טעה ולא אמר, what do you say if you didn't say על הניסים? אם נזכר באותה ברכת קודם שאמר השם, if before you said ברוך אתה, before you bow down, ברוך אתה השם, if you remember before you said ברוך אתה השם, the words, Hashem's word, בתיבת הברכה, no.
Before finishing?
Before that.
The next bracha.
The next bracha, yeah, the 18th bracha. Before you start saying the 18th bracha, then what? כגון שאמר ברוך אתה, and you didn't say Hashem. חוזר ואומר, מודים אנחנו לך, from the beginning. בדעת מחזיר שכינתו לציון. You say right there, מודים אנחנו לך, and continue according to the order. על הניסים. הוא ממשיך ועל כולם. אבל אם לא נזכר עד שהזכיר, השם אינו חוזר. Right, but once you said Hashem, Baruch Atah, you bow down, Baruch Atah, Hashem, and you remember, Oy, Al Hanisim, don't do nothing. Eino chozer, you don't go back. ואם טעה בדין ואחר שסיים התפילה חזר להתפלל מפני ששכח על הניסים ושוב נזכר הדין, צריך לפסוק מיד. A Jew who started to pray after he finished davening, any of that, שחרית מנחה ערבית, right? He remembers that I didn't say על הניסים. He started to pray the second time, tefillah, second time, whatever he missed. He praying the second part, second time. He should stop immediately when he remembers. Apparently, it's a this is all asur. You're not allowed to because you're not allowed to return. If you're not allowed to return, you know all the tefillah doesn't count. So you have sik miyad va'afilu ba'emtza bracha. Even in the middle of blessing, you're supposed to stop because all that is bracha levatalav. So ונכון שהשוכח על הניסים נזכר אחר התיבת הברכה, שיאמרנו בסוף התפילה כשמסיים אלוהי נצור. However, if you missed על הניסים,
then you forgot.
And now you're holding by אלוהי נצור,
say
there. Say there, it says. כשמסיים, when you say אלוהי נצור, ויאמר מודים אנחנו לך על הניסים, say over there, the words. מודים אנחנו לך על הניסים.
Even though you buy al Netzor?
Right. Well, after you say אלוהי נצור, you say מודים אנחנו לך.
It's really over by al
It doesn't matter, that's fine, it's fine. עד ונודע לשמך הגדול סלע, until you end על הניסים. אבל אינו רשאי לאומרו בין הטוב שלך ולך נאה להודות. However, if you said the bracha, הטוב שלך ולך נאה להודות, and you remembered על הניסים, you are not allowed to say it there. לברכת שים שלום, not allowed to say there, משום ספק, הפסק. ויש לומר, ועל הניסים בתוספות אות וו. You have to say the word וו. ועל הניסים, and not על הניסים, some say that, שחוזר על מה שאמר תחילת הבודים, אנחנו לך על ניסים, על ניסיך ועל נפלותיך, שבכל עת ובכל בעת ועל הניסים, what's the answer again?
ועל הניסים.
It says ועל הניסים, I don't know if we say ועל הניסים in our נוסח.
Yeah.
What do we say?
I'm so rare. I'm a little now.
I don't know if we say
so.
I think Berish Chai was not makpid on that.
This is Anshekenes Sagrola though. This is our Sidurim are composed from who? Anshekenes Sagrola, but Berish Chai.
Let's see tzaddik here. So over here there's a vav.
There is vav.
יש אומרים שצריך לומר על הניסים בלי vav, ויש אומרים, I think Berish Chai says בלי vav.
Oh.
I believe so. Yeah, that's why we never said ועל הניסים.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Bet. מי שטעה ואמר על הניסים בעבודה דהיינו בברכת רצה. Somebody said על הניסים before מודים, yeah.
Okay.
במקום יעלה ויבוא, but right before, what's his name? Before, יעלה ויבוא is. אם נזכר בהודעה, if he remembers, חוזר ואומרה במקומו שכתיקן עזב.
The place we're supposed to be.
So then, if you said מודים, and then you remember, oh, I'm supposed to say it here, say it there, no problem. ואם לא נזכר אלא בסוף התפילה, אין חוזר. In this case, still, he doesn't have to repeat the 18. שאין בזה כל חשש הפסק, because it's not really הפסק over there. במה שאמרו שלא במקומו, ואסור לדלג או לקצר מנוסח על הניסים, כדי להספיק לענות קדושה או קדישה. קדושה או קדיש. The person knows he's going to say al hanisim, it's going to take a while, and they're going to start saying kaddish.
Yeah.
Let's say Arabit. Right? So he wants to finish faster. Let me skip the al hanisim. Because I don't want to skip kaddish. What?
Okay, you want to catch
Not allowed to do that.
Right.
He's not allowed to do that. He cannot skip Al Anisim in order to catch
Right, what's
Kiddusha
the-
or the
right, 'cause
condition.
what's the big deal? Right, you think what's the big deal? Because all Anisim, it's not a big deal.
Right, that's what he's going to say, but we say no. You're not allowed to do
No,
that.
they don't. Right, yeah.
Gimel, Kuf Tzadik Vav, 196, 197.
I think it's silly. It's like, why don't I skip out the Shemona Esrei? It's the same thing, same concept,
Okay,
you know?
good story. Yeah,
Right?
good.
It's the same
Yeah,
concept.
I like the way you think. Okay, good.
I have to catch up.
גם בברכת המזון של חנוכה צריך לומר על הניסים בהודאה. So too, when you make benching בברכת המזון, you have to say על הניסים. לפני, על הכל השם אלוקינו אנחנו מודים לך. Here you say, not in the same place as the יאללה ביום, you say before the bracha. Before the second bracha, you start. Right, over there. ואם שכח לאומרו כל זמן שלא הזכיר השם בחתימת הברכת חוזר, ואם הזכר אינו חוזר. Same thing, before you start the bracha of, what's his name, the second bracha of ברכת המזון, if you start remember it before the second bracha, before Hashem's name, then you could go back, and if not, you don't go back. וטוב שאם שכח על הניסים בברכת המזון, however, if you forgot over there, say it in the middle of הרחמן, באמצע הרחמן, ויאמר הרחמן, הוא יעשה עמנו ניסים ונפלאות כמו שעשה עבודתנו, וימהם בזמן הזה, וימי אליהו בן יוחנן הכהן גדול. Say the whole nusach over there as you find it. Beautiful. Done. בברכת מעין שלוש, בימי חנוכה, אין מזכירים של חנוכה כלל. However, not like Yom Tov or other days or Shabbos, when you say מעין שלוש,
You don't mention
that like על המיכיה, על הגפן, על פרי העץ, you do not mention anything, any maorah, any remembrance of Chanukah whatsoever. Reish, 200 page.
It just how come? Why don't we mention Chanukah at all? By in Shalosh,
Man Shalosh, very good question. Why don't we say any?
Well, we mentioned Shabbos, Yom Tov. We mentioned Shabbos. We mentioned
right, Shabbos, Yom Tov. We said that already just now.
So no, right.
Okay, but Chanukah, I guess it's not the Oraita, and Man Shalosh is the Rabbanan.
Right,
And this is also the Rabbanan. I
sure,
should
you
mention
don't-
something.
you
I
don't-
always had this problem. I don't know. It's a beautiful question you're asking, because it's beautiful because I also had this question many years, and I don't know why. It's an amazing question. Why doesn't the Ananissim have any meorah of Chanukah? Should have some kind of mention of Chanukah. Especially now everybody's eating sufganiyot all day.
Yeah, right. There'll be plenty of brachas that we chaperite on. Well, they could, right. You could still say Me'en Shalosh, you just don't in Maskir and Hanukkah.
So that's the question. That's the whole point. Well, I mean, it's Yom Tov. The Me'en Shalosh is the Rabbanan. Right? It's the concoction of Rabbanan instead of Ramazon, instead of Mechir.
I'm going to make latkes. Like, I'm so very excited.
You making latkes this year?
Yeah.
Potato?
Yeah, potato.
Starch potato, or you make real potato? Grind the real potato like a kegel?
Yeah, cut it into pieces.
You cut?
Yeah, I don't grind it. No, I don't smash it. I don't grind it.
Not smash it. It's like a grinder.
No.
Cuts it into pieces, like a salad.
I just cut it. I cut it with a knife.
Cut the whole thing in a knife to
Yeah.
small pieces?
Yeah.
You hear what he does?
Make latkes are the best.
Latkes are the best.
You listen.
My mom puts it in a food processor. Food processor. Yeah, exactly.
You use a fruit processor?
Yeah, in LA. Yeah.
That's what I asked you, if you use a fruit processor. You should cut it with your hands.
Well, I was thinking about doing that. I don't have one here, so here I was.
Food processor. There's like this piece you put on and it like shreds it into.
Shreds. It's very small. It's like stringy.
That's sorry. That's what you're gonna do, or you're gonna cut with your hands?
No, don't cut
I
with
don't
your
know,
hands.
no?
Get a food processor.
$15 there.
Yeah, I don't know. She may even have my wife. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I might have to cut it old style.
I could get you from Amazon. I'll get it
No.
overnight.
I think she may have one. If not, I'll get one.
I remember. I think I owe you $30. No.
No, you don't. Owe me. No.
Wash. What did you do? Did
No,
you install it?
I didn't install it.
No.
Did I give it back to you?
No.
I'm gonna give it back to you. No, you're right. You keep the money though. I'm gonna give it back to you.
Oh, if I'll give it back to me, so I'll get you the fruit processor.
No. Yeah, no.
$30.
I have it. I think I have one.
We get another one.
I never
Persian
seen it. I
Persian
don't know what we
cooks.
have. Don't go.
Person cooks. That's okay.
Oh.
Hey, huh?
Best, I know. Everyone's took on yacht. I'm gonna make latkes.
Well, the food, Shlomo comes here right away. Learning how to cook.
Thursday night,
He knows
Thursday
already.
night we're making latkes.
Tonight?
Thursday
Next
night.
week.
Oh, when I'm flying
Next
away,
week.
he's making.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm gonna
What about
bring
Wednesday?
But you can't eat it. You can't eat
I'll eat.
sufganiyot.
So make it Wednesday.
Oh, so yeah, I don't know.
I'll bring sufganiyot, latkes.
Make it Wednesday. Make it Wednesday. Subhanyo.
Wednesday,
Latkes.
No, let's do latkes Sunday.
Oh,
What?
latkes, yeah. Latkes
Sunday
every
night.
every day of Chanukah, I'm gonna bring latkes.
Yeah, let's do
Sufganiyot
Hanukkah night.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my mom makes
Latkes.
my house.
What
I
about
make-
Sufganiyot? Why not
Which-
Sufganiyot every night?
Which day?
Sufganiyot.
Which day Narshala making Hanukkah party? It wasn't announced. You didn't announce it.
Money. Nobody's paying anything. Okay, let's finish.
That's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, it's all it comes down to.
Somebody has to pay for everything, no?
Jacuzzi party. Shem takes care of it, bro.
Okay, good night.